Get started in a few minutes. Okay. Growing hair at Mr. Fond, leave me alone, would you? But yeah, I mean, I guess what's going on is like last lockdown, I had like no hair. I went bald, and this lockdown, I'm growing it out super long. So trying to get both sides of the spectrum and like and see what I actually fuck with, you know. Ooh, lick. I don't know what I like yet, to be honest. What do you think? I like being bald because it was just like super easy, but having hair is nice too, you know. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Very suave. Dope. Gets a bit like thick though, to be fair. Right, where's my shit? Here's my shit. Gonna bring this over to the screen and make this smaller. Says Mr. Fond himself. Like, come on. New page, nice. Get some lines up in this. Alright. I might change the title. I've been saying balloon literature like number the whole time, but we're already on materials now. So we're gonna do a new topic, materials review 1. Okay, so what have I got so far? From the papers I have read so far, we have polyethylene. Okay. I might make a new OneNote as well. And I can go back through... Yeah, this is what I'll do. Surely I can have 2 OneNotes open at the same time, right? Nice, I can. Now the question is, which one will show up on stream? So if I... Does this work? So you can see that on the main screen. Oh, there we go. Now I wonder, I don't know if I can, I know what to do. Okay, Google Drive. There should be, yeah, here we go. I have a Google Doc where I just dump in all of my stuff. Like all these OneNotes are just in here as one thing. So I want to skip to the lit review. Okay, nice. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to work through this, like all the stuff I've done so far. And anything about materials, I'm just going to pump into the document I have here. And we'll start from scratch. So, where am I at? I don't need 2 OneNotes, just one's fine. Okay. Right, so week 1, I don't know if I did too much on materials. Let's have a look. Solar balloon paper, that was about all the heat stuff. Do I need to model deployment? I was so naive back then. A young buck on the road. Okay, I'm just gonna, I'll organize this after. Anything I can think of the materials, I'll just dump here for now, and I can kind of compartmentalize everything then after. Good at pose. Envelope needs to be structurally sound. Envelope needs to, what else does it need to do? Not allow gas to escape. Okay. Spherical versus pumpkin. That's the shape of it. Interior needs to have good thermal protection and prevent leakage. So we kind of have that here. So yeah, what I might do is any points that are like similar to another point, I'll just indent them. So like this one, right? Like that. Yeah. And then I'm like kind of keeping everything together so far. What else? Outer needs to have structural integrity. We already said that. It needs to be structurally sound. Use helium because blah blah blah. Ingenuity helicopter, which is landing on Thursday. The landing system. Don't really care about that. Okay, move on. Nylon, potentially bad. 6 micron thickness due to gas leaks. Paper 12 has the good stuff. On envelope choice. Now, I don't know if that means material or if that means shape, but I assume it's a bit of both. I forget exactly what that paper was all about. Ba-ba-bum. Okay. Environmental impacts on balloon design. Oh, I never finished that paper, did I? Oh no, I did. I finished it here. That doesn't matter. That's fine. So more on the spherical stuff. What did I say here? Spherical shows in P12. P12 is paper 12. Due to mass limitations and stability concerns. Yeah, that was really annoying. I remember this paper actually now. There was just like a few pages in the middle of it that had pretty important information. It was just missing. Maybe I could get onto them and see if they have the full paper. I'll write that down actually. Today's the 17th. Jesus, time is flying past this month, isn't it? Okay, 17th of the 2nd. Paper 12, contact. Alright, done. Okay, shape discussed. D and I don't care. Stay away. Alright, more on the material. This is paper 12 again, right? So I can indent and say Mylar, Kevlar, and SF272. I don't know what that is. I assume it's like a coating. Top coated with aluminium and bottom is colored white. Okay. Oh, and there's a reference there. There's a reference there as well. I don't think I saw this reference, so that might be good to look at it. Okay. Oh, nice. More materials. So this is still paper. No, this is paper 13 now, right? Yeah. Alright. So we got a high temperature polyamide. Loses strength at 350 degrees. Polymer material. True woving maybe? No. I won't even bother. Just need to strengthen the outside, right? Cool. And then they got some carbon fiber going on with corrosion barrier of 2-layer gold silicon dioxide. Now, big. I need to jump down a bit, I think. One thing here is that this balloon was used on Venus, not Mars. But it might be interesting to see how they arrived at that decision to go with that, even though it's not going to be what I use. Oh yeah, the metal envelope, I remember this. That seems a bit crazy, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go with that. Keep it simple? I think so. Okay, so I have some more stuff here about the material choice. Shell. Oh, I don't want to talk about that actually. Adhesives. Seaming techniques. Small areal density. Low absorptivity of solar radiation. I wish there was like something I could look up, like some database. And if I put in all these things I need it to be, it'll like pump me out recommendations of materials to use. Maybe I could just talk to a materials expert. More on the shape. Um, yeah, I wonder if there is something like that. That'd be so handy. Okay, so that was the first week, like up to here. Second week. I'm pretty sure I have some more stuff on materials somewhere here. Oh, I do. I have a good bit actually, okay. Overall points to consider. I've set the small density here. Low absorptivity of solar radiation, high infrared emissivity. I've said both of those, right? Yeah. I think I could make like a table maybe where I could figure out, okay, what do I need my material to do, right? And let's say I want something like low absorptivity of solar radiation, right? I could just like list out as many of those materials as I can by looking around, searching up, and then do the same for each individual aspect, right? Small areal density, high infrared emissivity, transparent film, etc. And then surely there's going to be like, there might be one material that like is in a few different ones, and then that could be the one to go for. Fuck it, let's see what happens. Let's go with that. That sounds kind of fun. This is all DNI, don't care. Did I say Mylar anywhere? Yeah, Mylar here. And also polyethylene 0.35 to 0.6 mil. Tendons made from PBO fibers. Yeah. Double roll packing. I wonder if that means you roll from both sides, as opposed to just one side. Yeah, it is. Because then the 2 points meet at the middle, and that's what it's saying here. Again, though, that's more D&I than materials, so I don't really care. Spherical Mylar. More polymer balloons. Graphite epoxy main structure. I think that's the gondola. I don't think it's the balloon. This is what I did yesterday? No, it's not. This is the older paper. Whoops. This one was really good, actually. Okay, so I need to look into this. Tin film stratosphere testing. Anything on balloon testing in the last like 20 years, 10 years I'll say, would be very worth looking at. This is the one I did yesterday. Okay, so this is everything on balloon envelope material choice, blah blah blah, so far. I think I might keep that there, and I'm going to go back to balloon lit 7, which is this stuff here, and I'm just going to work ahead at the same paper as yesterday. I'll finish that off, get some inspiration, and then I can look at that list again and figure out what a good way to do it is. Excuse me. So what paper was it? I think it was this. Yeah. And where did I get to? Fabrication techniques, comparison to other innovative polyethylene techniques. Okay. So ultra tin. Where exactly am I here? There we go. Polyethylene. Film with thickness. We're gonna say 3.8 to 2.8, right? Micrometers. I write that down? Yeah, I already did that right here. That's been done. Okay. So I'm actually past this part. High tensile strength, yeah. Okay, yeah, so yesterday I was saying that these things are in line with what I need as well. So it's going to be a good material to check out. I just added a little bit of a sentence there above the talks about fabrication techniques. Oh yeah, you can see it. Perfect. Good seal stuff, I guess. I don't really know what that means, but let's roll with it. What gores are like the shields? Or like the panels? I guess so. I think it's like, yeah, those little panels, right? Less than a kilogram payload. Got pretty high. Wait, how long? You got there in 2.5 hours. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Like, yeah, I guess a kilometer higher, but I don't think that's important. Um, Again, keep in mind that 35 kilometers is what the height above the Earth's surface you'd get like similar properties of the Mars atmosphere. So if it gets past 35, I'm already happy. If it's up there, that's good. But I guess what I'm trying to say is the difference between 44 and 43 doesn't matter to me. Like if it's cheaper and easier to make this balloon, which has a 43-kilometer altitude, I just go for that because I don't care about the 44. That's the way I think of it anyway. Okay. A TIFR balloon is tin. No. I need to look that up. TIFR balloon. Tata Institute of Fundamental Research? Really? Okay. So that's just the company that makes it, I guess. Where are my notes at here? Venting hole could be necessary to alleviate I can't spell that word. To prevent high buildups of pressure inside balloon envelope. You're too good. I don't know what I do without you. I don't know what I do without you. There we go. There we go. To alleviate high buildups in balloon. Nice. That's what it's saying here, right? Instead of bursting a little small hole, and then it's able to vent out some of the air. Yeah, you get less gas inside the balloon, but I don't think it matters. I don't think the battery information is important to look at right now. I'll just keep that to the side. Ooh, okay. Let's check this out. Tensile test. So a tensile test is they get the material and they stretch it, and they wait till it gets to the point where you stretch it so much the material breaks, or like it starts to break beyond the point that it can't go back to normal, and then that's what the tensile strength is. And they just assume that that's going to be the same for any type of material shape that's going to have the same properties. So what's it saying here? MD machine direction. Yeah, so this is going with the grain, this is going against the grain, I guess. And they have different temperatures too. That's really nice to see, actually. Nice. Okay. Okay, so this is the 3.4 micro, and what was the one before? 3.8 micro. So you'd expect this to not go up as high, right? I think. So this one has volume 5,000 meters cubed, and the one above, volume 4,000. Okay, so maybe they're compensating by the fact that it's lighter, that you need more balloon material to get up. So maybe you'd expect a similar height. And this one got to what height? It was 40 kilometers? 44. Okay, so let's see. $45. Pretty pog. At nighttime as well, right? Yeah. $61,000 meters cubed. That's fucking huge, no? That's crazy big. Fuck. It was decided to make a balloon capable of flying a 10 kilo payload to 50 kilometers. Yeah, okay, let's see how they get on. That's massive. So after 7 iterations, volume of the balloon was calculated to be 61,000 meters cubed. Okay, so what they had was they had the payload they needed, and the atmospheric properties of the place they wanted to reach, and with that information, they got V. It's really important to know, because I think I messed up the way I worked my equations week 1. So seeing how they worked around it might be an interesting way to look at it. So with altitude and payload mass, can figure out V. Okay. Gore quantity and Gore length important to think about. That's a separate point though, it's not the same as the one above it. Yeah, that's more about the spherical versus pumpkin shape, I think. I don't know too much about that, to be honest, yet. Okay. inflated with hydrogen. I don't know what curve table weight means. I haven't heard of that before. It's a weird one. Let's get my chat up there 1 sec. Alright. So yeah, I don't know what curve table weight means yet. I haven't heard of that before. .8 micrometer film. That's just a crazy big number. 61,000 meters cubed. So yeah, I guess because the film is so thin, you can damage it quite easily. So that's a big issue, I'd imagine. I wonder if this material could withstand filling up as it fell down, like an aerial deployment. I think that's the next thing to check out. Okay, Okay, it's time to whip out the Excel. We're gonna make a table. Okay. How do I want to do this? Maybe something like this? No. Okay. I think I'm gonna put in the top of the table, going across, all the different aspects of the material I need. So if I go back to the document I made earlier on, materials review, we got nylon, we got polyethylene, we've got mylar, Kevlar, mylar C 12.7 micrometer, 0.5 mil, whatever that means. Polyethylene. I don't know if mylar and mylar C are the same, but I know polyethylene is the same as polyethylene, so I might just chill for a second on that. Let's go for a batch in a sec. What else is there? Okay, so things my table care about. Strength, aerial density, SOR/IOR considerations, permeability. Things I don't care about yet. Outer coating, I guess that's it, right? SR and IOR take into account thermal considerations as well. So I think that's pretty sound, to be fair. What else? I think that's all I need to worry about for now. Let's just try and figure out the best one, considering all of these. And then I'll work forward with that. And then I'll consider all the side things afterwards. So, nylon. What's up with nylon? Let's look up. Let's see what the story is with nylon. Nylon. Wikipedia. Something simple. Oh, it gives me tensile strength here, right? Okay. High tensile strength plastics. Okay, let's just look at all these and note them all down. So it's like a low strength metal, high melting point, high chemical resistance, and not damaged by oils, solvents, or alcohols. Okay. PPS, polyphenylene sulfide. A little bit stronger than nylon. It's a thermoplastic resin. Stable, which is good. Rigid, which is good. Chemical resistance, which is good. Sunlight, good. Good for use in car parts, mechanical parts, electrical parts. Quite brittle though. Yeah, we want something that's a bit more plastic. Brittle is not too good. Best high performance engineering thermoplastic on the market. Peak. Polyether ketone? Polyether ketone. Okay. Higher temperature can operate at. I don't really care about that too much. It's gonna be quite cold. Good wear resistance. Yeah, let's just throw it in the table. So peak and PPS, right? Yeah. Peak and PTS, I think it was. Yeah. Ultim. Polyethyramide. Polyethyramide? Dunno. Fuck it. High performance thermoplastic with properties similar to PEEK, but has a lower impact strength and usable temperature as well as a lower cost. Excellent mechanical properties. Continuous use up to 340 Fahrenheit. Easily machined, fabricated. Yeah. Look pretty good out of them. And Pi. PAI. Pi. Pay. It's the best one. Good wear and radiation resistance. Low flammability. High thermal stability, which is nice. Can be found in jet engines, internal combustion engines. Okay. So let's just check nylon again. Because I wonder if the reason nylon is chosen over these, because these are all stronger, right? Maybe nylon is just a bit more flexible. So yeah, it's saying it's like a reinforcement in rubber material. Okay. So let's write down, so PPS, Peak, Ultim, Pi. So that's PPS, Ultim, and Pi. I'm actually gonna put this down here. Can I like remove that? Delete. Shift cells up. Yeah, nice. Okay. So let's start filling in some values. Polyamide, right, is what I'm looking at. Polyamide, yeah. So maybe it'll give you some information here. I want numbers. Give me some numbers. Nice. High strength grades only. Tensile strength is the one I'm most interested in, I think. Don't care about compression. Don't care about shear. Volume resistivity? Didn't know that was a thing. No density? Surely some density going on, no? No density. How is there no density? I think that's like one of the main things about a material. Okay, so tensile strength here is between 81 megapascals and 221 megapascals. So let's write that in. And this is for PAI. So what? 81 to 221. Nice. Okay, so peak. Oh, this is more of a pie, right? Yeah. Notes. Strong and stiff. Stable. Used in elevated temperatures environments. Oh no, this is the wrong one. So this is for pi, right? Yeah. What else do we have about this beta? Low coefficient of thermal expansion. Widely used for... Okay. I can't believe it's not giving me a density. .4 gram per centimeter cubed. Okay, let's fill it in. .5, is it? 1.4? Yeah. 1.4. So I'm actually just gonna only deal with these for the time being, because I don't know too much about what I need to look up for this stuff. So let's just go through everything and we'll figure out what these two numbers are first. So next is peak. Material, I just saw a 1.32 density there, I think. Polyether ether ketone, yeah. Any wiki page? Because wiki was nice last time. Yeah. 1320. 1.32, yeah. They're quite low. They're really low. I think the one I was using was about 20. And 90 to 100 megapascal for the tensile strength. Thermal conductivity, I could include that as well actually, so I might do that. Can I move that over to the right? Insert. Entire colony, right? Yeah. Nice. Thermal conductivity. And we're getting watts per meter Kelvin, yeah. And this is for polyethylene ketone. And what? That was lesson 1, I think. 0.25, yeah. So what's going on with peak? Let's get that up again. Semi-crystalline thermoplastic. Used to fabricate items used in demanding applications, including like pistons, pumps. Compatible with ultra high vacuum applications, which makes it suitable for aerospace, industries. Not traditionally a shape memory polymer, but recent advances lattice behavior. I just want to write like a couple of sentences on each material, just so I know kind of some basic information about it. So PAI was one I didn't look at, or I didn't write about. Okay, so I have pi here. So what's up with this? Yeah, because like even if some of these materials are not good for the balloon envelope, like this one seems to be good for coating. So that's interesting. Used, or not underlined. Not really much information about them here, right? Not really. Ooh, this is interesting. Highly desirable. For use in membrane-based gas separation. So that'd be handy for making sure the gas inside the balloon doesn't mingle with the ambient gas. Okay, so that's pecan pie. Let's check out nylon. Balloon. Okay, let's check out the balloon page first. Physics. I don't know why I've never checked out this Wikipedia page. This is a lot of information. Traditionally manufactured from plastic. Rubber could be cool. Metallized nylon balloons. The Balloon Council. That sounds pretty dope. No. Oh, this is like an old page, to be fair. 2001. The facts. Good thing about a balloon on Mars is that there's no kids there to choke on the balloon. So that's pretty nice, huh? Yeah, it doesn't talk about too much about the material here. This is what's in it. Rubber or latex? Yeah, fair. So look up more about rubber and latex, I guess. Polychloro... Oh, like a wetsuit. Polychloroprene. Or nylon fabric. Yeah, we know nylon. Polychloroprene is interesting. Ugh. Okay, what am I checking next? Nylon, right? Nylon properties. Surely a nylon Wikipedia page. We got it here. Density is 1.15 GCM3. Let's get the Excel out. 1.5. 0.25 K as well. But what am I looking for? I'm looking for the tensile strength, and that will be... Okay, it's nowhere here. Let's just scroll, we might find something. Bulk properties, yeah. Hang on a sec. Doesn't say anything about no. Let's look it up. What am I looking for? Tensile strength, right? $85.5 megapascals. So yeah, that's not coming in super hot. A little bit less than these boys. Let's say 85. Let's hit the notes. So why? Why is it used? Let's figure it out. Why is nylon used? Balloons. Alright, let's see. Not found? Okay. The lightest, strongest fabrics available. Let me put down Nomex here, because perhaps this can be used back. Maybe this one. I just want to see why nylon's used. I assume it's because it's light, strong, all that, but like there's a lot of light, strong materials, so why is specifically nylon used? Um, See, I'm still trying to figure out the Nyland situation. I take it that a vertical gore is just a gore that faces upwards or downwards. Polyester film. That's high density. Any synthetic plastic material composed of polyamide of high molecular weight usually manufactured as a fiber. Developed in the 30s. Okay. So stiffness is pretty important. You don't want the material too stiff because the brittle failure kind of fuck you. So what's next in the list? Nomex. Check out Nomex. Nomex is for the temperature. So for notes here, I'm going to say similar to nylon, more rigid and performs better versus high temperatures. Excuse me. Nomex. Used mainly due to its fire resistance or flame heat resistance. When I say fire resistance, I'm thinking of Pokemon. Race car drivers use Okay, what else? Uses airbags, that's interesting. A lot of crossover with Kevlar. Okay. So what about some numbers? Density? 0.3 gram per centimeter cubed. What? Okay. I don't know what the difference between this density and these densities are. These are just like different versions of material, probably. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, Nomex looks pretty dope, to be honest. Alright, gonna take a little quick tea break. Alright. We're back, guys. What's up? Alright, let's watch some videos. Just want to take a little break and have a cup of tea. Oh, who's this guy? Live now. Wow, so cool. Wow. Showing us some new videos about Perseverance from yesterday. Live stream, anything interesting on?
And you know, the community of people that are developing these small missions are really just very welcoming and supportive.
It's not Perseverance,
and we're always
so don't
looking
care.
to grow the not just.
Anything interesting here? Okay, I won't watch the full thing, but maybe watch half of it and we can finish it off before end the stream. So let's check this out.
Well, here we are at the Kennedy Space Center, literally 4 days away from launching Perseverance to Mars. But we're also going to have Ingenuity with it. We're going to fly a helicopter on another world for the first time in human history. So many exciting things happening, and we want you to come with us on this experience, not just for the launch, but for the entire mission, because there is so much discovery ahead of us. So you can see the launch pad over there that looks like an upside down L. That's the launch pad that we use for our Atlas V launches. And it's the same launch pad that we used for Starliner, and of course now we're gonna launch Mars Perseverance from the same launch pad. The thing that I'm most excited about is that this is the first mission we've ever done that is designated for astrobiology. The idea that we are, no kidding, designating a rover to look for signs of past life on Mars
And as you said, it's our first astrobiology mission. We really want to go after and identify if there were actually these early fossils of microbes. We want to look for those. Where do we want to drill? The most likely places to get those samples so we can bring them back to Earth, because we've got the best instruments on Earth where we can do incredible analyses on those rocks when we get them back here.
So it's really our first return trip adventure to another planet.
It'll be the first time we've ever done a complete round trip to another planet. It'll be the first time that we launch a rocket from the surface of another planet.
And all of those things conspire to say that maybe at one time Mars could have hosted life. And now we're actually going to go and try to make those discoveries. You're the head planetary scientist at NASA. What is it that has you the most excited about this mission?
I am so excited to start exploring that river delta in Jezero. I cannot wait to get there and drive up to that delta and taking our first look at it and seeing what's in there, what's in those rocks. I think that's going to be phenomenal.
So there's so many things that are exciting about this mission, but there's a helicopter involved in this mission, which is the first time we've ever tried to fly a helicopter on another world. What does the helicopter give us?
I think the helicopter is just amazing technology, amazing ingenuity, which is its name, very appropriate name for the helicopter. It's really incredible, and you as a pilot, I know, understand just how hard it is to achieve flight on Mars. And what's really cool about that is it's going to give us insight into the future of what we could do. So I think the powered flight is going to be something that changes the way we think about doing exploration on Mars.
We have all witnessed COVID, and we watched the world stop. Jim and I both just so amazed at your workforce, our workforce, and to continue during COVID.
And they have worked and been so incredibly dedicated, really done an amazing job. It's inspirational.
It is inspirational, it's aspirational. And as a team, we came together, and here we are in the middle of a pandemic, the worst in 100 years, and we're still going. We're gonna do it. It's so exciting to me. This has been great. I've learned so much, and I appreciate both Jim and Lori. Thank you.
Wouldn't the atmosphere be too thin for a heli?
Thank you for all your time today.
Yeah, so I think that depends on what the rotors are made of. So let's check it out. Ingenuity. It has to be super, super, super light. Let's have a look. Quick facts. I want tech specs. So it's so light. It's like 2 kilos. Like if it was the same weight as one on Earth, probably, yeah. It doesn't say what material it's made of. But the blade span's pretty big. Like if you see here, it's only 2 kilos, but the blade span is up to 2 meters. It can only go 5 meters off the sky or off the ground. Oh, so let's see what it wants to do. Keep warm, charge, communicate. Maybe it has to go super, super fast rotation. Yeah. So yeah, I just think it has to, because it's so small, because it's quite a big span as well. I guess it's just able to keep it up. Oh, it can say here, made of carbon fiber. Carbon fiber foam to provide lift. So yeah, carbon fiber is super, is a high density. Let's check it out. It's really strong. Yeah, really low density, but it's very strong. That's pretty good. Let's go back to this.
Thanks, Jim.
Hi, good, how are you?
See you?
Same here. I love them. Yeah.
There you go.
What I love about NASA is that it's one of those things that unites people. It brings people together. When you look at the team that put this robot together,
gravity on Mars is only 0.37
together
of what it is on Earth.
And they've persevered.
So it's like,
this is where the magic
about 3.7
So
meters
tell me what you're working on.
per second squared.
So we've taken over 15,000 samples of the spacecraft over time. Each sample is taken, it's sonicated, it's heat shocked in a water bath at 80 degrees Celsius, and we search for specific endospores, bacterial endospores, because those are the things that have the highest potential of surviving the journey from here to Mars.
Right.
And the reason why we do that is because we don't want to contaminate Mars with our Earth bacteria.
So a lot of people hear planetary protection.
Yeah.
But your word there, contamination, that's really what we're trying to prevent. Planetary protection is all about keeping the science as pure as possible so that when we do make discoveries, we know that they are in fact discoveries.
Exactly. Wow, you could just take over this job.
I'll leave the science to you.
So these are actually samples from the windbreaker that goes over the MMRTG on the back of the rover. So that was just a few days ago.
Right. MMRTG, that's in essence the fuel for the rover.
Exactly. So we were in there by the radiation source taking the samples, and it came out really, really clean. We actually we're far, far below the requirements for the entire vehicle.
Awesome. Good.
So yeah. This is our next to last set of samples. We have our final set in the incubator. It's from the payload launch fairing doors.
Okay.
And that's it. The doors are on and it's ready to launch. It's pretty exciting.
These are all very important things that you're working on. And
I actually have a 3D printed model of the tube assembly if you want to see.
Let's go look at it.
It's what the robotic arm on the inside of the rover uses to manipulate the tubes and the tube itself.
The sample that we collect on Mars goes in where?
Goes in here.
To this side here. So we have the sample in here, and it could be rock, it could be some kind of soil, it could be whatever it is. And then you leave this on the surface of Mars for our 2026 mission.
Exactly.
Which is going to go pick this up and bring it back to Earth.
Yeah.
And just make sure we don't bring any microbes back.
That's pretty cool.
Hurt us, all right?
Got it.
All right.
You got my word.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Hey, how are you? So we just had the launch readiness review, and we are in fact go for launch. So
they're pumping out the content. Like he's the CEO of the company, and they're just fucking following
We
him.
are in fact going to launch what we now call Mars Perseverance in the year 2020, and we are in extraordinary times right now with the coronavirus pandemic. And yet we have, in fact, persevered.
The most important thing that happens in these missions are the things we did not plan.
Really, for the first time, we're looking for signs of life on another planet.
And we are literally chomping at the bit to take this nuclear-powered dune buggy out to Mars.
Suppose we get to the Mars sample return, and in fact, we find irrefutable evidence of life existing on Mars. How will that change the Earth?
It'll transform how we think about exploration. What comes next? What else can we discover?
And all the likelihoods that relate to life all went up, right? There was no water there. There's water everywhere, right?
So the more discoveries we make, the more we understand how much we don't know and how much more work there is to be done.
And the exciting part, of course, is to get humans there too.
Absolutely.
I mean, that will be a huge accelerator of research, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
but if we want to do even more science, we need to have human exploration partner with us.
Exploration could be robotic, could be human, but it's exploration, right? And we need to find the right ways. Thanks to you and for everything you've done, especially during this COVID time. And we said it together. Yes, we will make this 2020 launch. We will put everything we can behind this team, and we did, you know.
Well, thank you for all your leadership, and we'll look forward to a good launch.
Well, thanks to you.
Howdy.
Noise. Elbow bop for the boys.
When humanity is multiplanetary, that's kind of, I think, the vision that all of us who are interested in exploring space, that's what we would like to see. What we do right now today is either going to enable or prevent that future. We're very proud to be a part of this. Good.
These are all three programs coming together, working every single day together.
As we put this rocket together, these are the solid rocket boosters that are going to be attached to the Space Launch System, SLS.
That's the
with
moon
the
one.
Orion capsule on top.
The solid rocket fuel is in there right now.
Yes, sir.
So I think they use the same rocket
First woman and next man to the moon.
that the moon mission uses. SLS from the Artemis program.
That is one segment right there. There's 5 segments.
Right.
And we'll stack these rocket segments that you see here, these solid segments, on the mobile launcher.
Yeah, which is amazing.
It is.
You know, what's so cool is we're here because we're going to launch Perseverance, going to Mars.
Precursor for sending humans.
Exactly.
We're building a sustainable architecture. The rover, Perseverance rover, Mars 2020 rover Perseverance, that is really hard. That is a huge challenge to get that on to the surface of Mars and have everything work. But that is nothing compared to putting humans down. Because humans, you got to give them air to breathe. You got to scrub the CO2. You got to provide a pressurized environment. You got to take care of all their waste. You got to give them food to eat.
People ask us, why are you doing this? Why is this so important?
It's about learning, about exploring, about going beyond what we currently know to make us even better. And I truly believe we as a species have to be able to live off our home planet. Huge challenge, but we got an awesome team.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
I'll get started back in a bit of work there in a few minutes.
We're
Just finishing my cup of tea.
Big rocket behind us, the Atlas V with the Mars Perseverance on top inside the fairing, roll out to the launch pad.
I've launched almost 400 rockets over my career, but I still get butterflies. Everything has to go right. Nothing can go wrong.
This particular rocket, it's an Atlas V, of course, but there's different versions of the Atlas V. This one is one of the more powerful versions.
So it has 4 massive solid rocket motors augmenting the already 860,000 pounds of thrust from the center core, and we call this one the Dominator.
So, the payload is big, but it's not that big. Why do we need that much power?
We have to escape not just the gravity well of the Earth, but entirely escape its gravitational influence.
So right now we're witnessing this powerful Atlas V rocket come out of the Vertical Integration Facility, the VIF.
It is moving. This rocket is 20 stories high, fully assembled. So the VIF allows it to assemble the rocket, integrate the spacecraft, all in a protected, enclosed environment. And when it's all ready, which it is now, we open the doors and it's rolling at us. In fact, we better be careful. It's a blistering 3.5 miles per hour, so we don't want to get surprised.
Right.
But in about 45 minutes, it will traverse this several hundred yards out to the launch pad and then be ready to go to Mars in just about 48 hours.
It's a lot bigger when it comes out of the VIF, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
Here you go, Tori.
All right.
That's pretty cool.
And I'll tell you, the rocket looks big when it's in the Vertical Integration Facility, but when it's standing alone outside the building, that thing is massive when you're right there next to it. Man, it's pretty...
He got the whole bus to himself.
It's pretty inspiring. It's loud as well. Yeah, so we're heading over to do a brief for members of Congress, bipartisan brief. In each one of these we're talking about billions of dollars of investments. We're coming up on a few moments in time that are literally seconds long, but each one of those moments carries with it a good bit of risk. People talk about how exciting it is to watch a rocket launch. Well, when you're in charge of an agency that just spent $2.5 billion of taxpayer money on a robot and a helicopter and scientific experiments and technology demonstrators that are going to Mars, it makes it even more exciting just from personal pride. I want to make sure that the missions that we do we're doing everything we can to make them safe and of course successful. We've invested a lot into this project. The science is going to be absolutely remarkable that we get from it, and that we're very grateful for all of the support we've had from bipartisan members of Congress, and look forward to the results of this. We're not struggling to survive. What we're struggling to do is strive. Perseverance is how you achieve. It's how you move forward. It's how you make your life and the lives of others better.
Hello, Mr. Bragenstein.
Alex, Veniza, how are you?
Good. Good, how are you?
Good. Well, I just want to tell both of you that we are so grateful that you are this excited about what NASA is doing that you decided to put forward names for our rover and our helicopter. There will be science books and
NASA do a fucking good job, to be honest.
About perseverance and
public reach out,
and for the rest of your lives, you will know that those are
education in general. Like they really care.
You two gave.
Yeah, so my goal was to answer the question of how is it possible to do something as incredible as do science on another planet? And I thought ingenuity was the quality that represented that intelligence and creativity best.
I was just thinking about what makes space possible and what makes space human. And not just space, but all aspects of human life. What just sums up our species? And when I thought of Perseverance, it's
dropping fucking knowledge bombs here, pal.
What's amazing is you came up with the name Perseverance even before the pandemic. It's a remarkable name in itself, and even more appropriate now that we are in these very difficult times.
I mean, the fact that we're looking for signs of life, I think that's really exciting, and that a new technology that's like never been tried before is going to be tested. I think it's going to be really impressive if light can be pulled off on another world.
Now, do you think we'll find life?
Maybe. I'm going with strong maybe.
You're going with strong maybe? Cautiously optimistic?
Yeah.
Personally, I'm really into the whole sample return system. It looks like a bunch of satellites playing catch in space. And that'll be fun to see happen.
Yeah, true.
And of course, after sample return, what's the next thing we need to do?
Get us some humans on Mars.
Okay.
Getting to see people on another planet would be incredible.
So how exciting is it for you to be here to experience this launch, and what are you expecting?
I'm expecting something big, something loud,
something bold,
something bright, but most of all, something that is beautiful.
Fuck, we'll watch the whole thing. It's pretty interesting.
It is fantastic to be here at the Kennedy Space Center. We are less than 24 hours away from a launch to Mars.
Our workforce has done an amazing job. Here we are, we're launching to Mars in the middle of a pandemic.
So this is the first time in history where we're going to go to Mars with an explicit mission to find life on another world.
I can think of maybe no more profound question than the question of whether there's life on another planet. And, you know, this, when it touches down, is going to be the best scientist we've ever sent to the planet to answer exactly those questions.
That big screen behind me, that's the countdown clock. Everything is good. The spacecraft is a go. The rocket is a go. The weather is a go. And as the NASA administrator, I'm thrilled that we were able to come to this point where we're ready to launch it. If we're not letting people know why we're doing what we're doing, we'll miss out on the opportunity to continue to stun the world with these amazing achievements. I mean, this is the stuff of science fiction books. People have been speculating what Mars was like now since the beginning of time. But if you look at the Mars missions that we've done in the past, one builds upon the other. This will be the 9th robot that we land on Mars. We do know that Mars at one point in its history was habitable. It looked a lot like Earth about 3 billion years ago. So these are questions that I think are fundamental, that we need to have answered. We're gonna cache those samples, and we're eventually gonna do a Mars sample return mission. We're gonna bring those samples back to Earth. But there's so much more going on here.
We're just getting started.
The stage adapter is on that barge. That's going to be the rocket that takes our astronauts to the moon. We're putting together the most ambitious moon project in the history of the world. This generation is the Artemis generation.
We as a species are explorers.
So the answer is yes, we can do it. We're going to prove on this mission that we can take the carbon dioxide of Mars and turn it into pure oxygen for life support. And the capabilities that we're building on the moon, we're building with an intent to send humans to Mars. So as much as possible, we're building capabilities that are replicable at Mars.
To bring hope and inspiration to the country and to the world. And we're going to continue to do that because that's what NASA's here for.
And this is the thing that has me the most excited, is the idea that we are going to fly a helicopter on Mars.
Tomorrow, God willing, we're going to launch this rocket.
This is going to be an inspirational moment, so stay tuned, and we will see you all tomorrow morning for the launch. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, thank you, you guys.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
In less than an hour, NASA's 300 million mile journey from America's shore to Jezero Crater on Mars will begin with the launch of this Atlas V rocket.
You're talking about taking a $2.5 billion payload that represents not just the treasure of the American taxpayer, but also thousands of people that have worked a big chunk of their lives.
This has been 7 years in the making, and I'm so excited to share this moment with you and with those that are viewing today.
Every time you launch into space, it is nerve-wracking.
There's nothing at that point you're going to do to stop it. That rocket goes, it's going.
Go Atlas, go Centaur, go Mars 2020.
Here it comes.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Engine ignition, 2, 1, 0. Release and liftoff. As the countdown continues, the perseverance of humanity launching the next generation of robotic explorers to the Red Planet.
Oh man.
That's the noise.
And Atlas TU has gone to closed loop control.
Can you feel it inside?
Coming up on 30 seconds of the flight, the RD-180 is throttling down and expected response is good.
The solid rocket motors are going to fall off.
And we have a good indication of SRB jettison of all 4 SRBs. And the vehicle has gone to closed loop guidance.
Thank you. Did you feel it? Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations so far. Good work. So first of all, it was an amazing launch, very successful. Can you be above nominal?
Right, so you know this is the actual telemetry going into the model.
This launch of Perseverance today was just the beginning. There is so much more. Congratulations and good work to everybody that made it happen. The launch is over. But this mission is going to go on for years and years and years. When we land, it's going to be magnificent.
This mission has more cameras on it than any mission we've ever sent before it.
Those videos are going to be absolutely stunning.
It's a space mission now, right? And it's on the way to Mars.
Stay tuned. February 18th. Watch this spacecraft enter, descend, and land on the surface of Mars. And then ultimately, you know, we're going to do the science to make the discoveries as to whether or not there might have been life on Mars in its ancient past. Congratulations. Go Perseverance.
Nice. 7 p.m. tomorrow, boys. Right here, 7 p.m. Gonna be fucking huge. Alright, let's get back to work. Let's get some tunes going. Okay, so what was I doing? Alright, we were looking at materials, and the last one I looked at was Nomex, which is it's the same material used in like firemen like clothes and stuff. Also used in like Formula 1 drivers' clothes, and I was looking at how strong it is. It seems pretty strong. Did I write stuff about it? I did. Bring the notes back to my other screen, and we'll pick a new material and have a look at it. So I have Nomex. I don't have a tensile strength of Nomex, so maybe I should get that first. Nomex tensile strength anywhere? I would have imagined it'd be in physical properties. Tensile strength here. I assume the longitudinal is what I care about. So 85 to 130. Okay, let's just go with that number. I don't know if it's the exact number I need, but fuck it, we'll just go 85 to 130. Nice. PPS. Polyphenylene sulfide. Bit of a mouthful. Alright, what's going on here? High melting point 280C. Yeah, I guess. Kind of. Let's just write down all this stuff, I guess. Exceptional mechanical strength, high temperature resistance, dimensional stability, which is a big one for deployment.
That was a tight exclusive, man. Shit. Hold on. What, are you about to break dance or something? What's going on?
Why your face so ugly? Like Club God say, throw that ass, poke it out. I ain't gay, but I let a bitch eat me out. What? Now you know that's bull crap. Y'all listen to that tape. All these niggas money, what we fit to do? They leave. What? They leave. Get the bread, get their head.
Easily processed. Key properties. Low density, which is pretty nice. PPS, we have 1.35. Nothing about the... oh, maybe it's down here. Mechanical properties, tensile strength, yeah. 50 to 80, low enough. Oh, other way around, so 50 to 80 here. And 1.35 was the other one, right? Yeah. Stiffness is 3.8 to 4.2 giga. Good chemical resistance, so I don't think it's too important. I don't think putting glass there would be nice because that might rip the envelope. Okay, that's PPS. What else do we got going on? Ultim? I haven't heard of Ultim before. Let's look at it. Bum, 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 bum. Fuck. I feel like some of these materials I'm looking at are just like a complete waste of time. Like, I don't know if this is good. I think it's too rigid. Yeah, rigid. I don't think I want rigid. So it's a 1.26 density, and then let's go 1.26, and then yeah. So wait, 9E10 divided by 1000 is 9E7, right? Or, well, divided by a million.
Just doing the hood thing, we rhyming, rapping. Fuck the game, but I'm in it. I don't really know what better to do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm just working on fire, that's it, you know what I'm saying?
7, 8. Oh, 100 megapascals roughly. That's pretty strong. Polyethylene is something I've seen a fuckload, so let's have a look. This bad boy, yeah. Lightweight, durable thermoplastic with variable crystalline structure. So let's check this out and let's also check the Wikipedia. I was on the Wikipedia earlier, I think. Let me see. I didn't write about it, but I was there. Peter was here. Mechanical properties. I want something ductile. Yeah. There's some holes in this house. What's going on here? Low strength, hardness, and rigidity, but has a high ductility and impact strength, as well as low friction. Low melting point, 1.8 to 130 C. I mean, on first look, I would have been like, that doesn't look too good. Ziegler. So I guess you could say it's highly variable. So it's in the order of like 0.9 to 1 gram per centimeter cubed. Just density is fine there. One sec. Alright, what am I doing now? I haven't got a tensile strength for polyethylene yet, so I might do that now. Does it have that here? High HDPE, probably the best one, so. What am I looking at? This one? Okay, what's next? Nylon? No, mylar. Okay, so it's a type of polyethylene, right? Terephthalate. Abbreviated PET, sure. Essentially, polyester film or plastic sheet. Okay, it didn't really give me much information past that, so let's go back. Biaxially oriented polyethylene terephthalate, which is this PET thing, right? I think so. High tensile strength, yeah. So this is boiler. Okay, it's been used before by NASA, cool. Let's go to the bathroom. Alright, give me some fucking numbers. Properties. Oh, quite strong. We got 193, and what's the other? 34. (193 to 234). Oh, what's this is for Mylar. But I'm pretty sure they're very similar. Ba 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 bum bum. Density 1.39. Will sing about me. Promise that you will sing about me. Okay. What else am I looking at? We've done Mylar. Kevlar. Did I write enough about Mylar? I did. I got a few cents. Yeah. Nice. DuPont, they did a lot of shit. They did a lot of shit. thermal properties. Let's check it out. I don't care. Not much in the wiki. Let's check some like random property page. Kevlar material properties. Maybe here. DuPont, the boys. No, nothing here. Oh, yeah, it says it there. Some luck. Alright, section 2. Let's just keep rolling. This is a pretty good document. I'm actually gonna save this. .44 density. All of these are super low, which is really good, but I just don't know why that textbook used a density of 20. Tensile modulus is not the same as tensile strength. Oh, tensile property is the strength. Newtons. Oh, tensile strength. 3,600. Oh, that's fucking strong. Okay. That's so. What the fuck? Oh. Like Mylar RC is just another. I don't think I want to look at that, to be honest. I don't. 12.7 micrometer must be to do with the crystal structure or something, I guess. I don't know where that comes from, you know. I had a look. I opened up some new materials as well that I haven't heard of before. we can see what they're about. Yeah, let's just finish up looking through this. There might be something interesting. Thermal conductivity, 0.04 watt per meter Kelvin. Wow, that is very, doesn't give a fuck about fire. 0.04, yeah. What the flip? Be cool to see carbon dioxide here somewhere. Just because that's what the atmosphere will be full of. But no, it doesn't have anything there. I assume it doesn't matter then. I assume it has resistance against that. Can degrade when exposed to UV light. Okay, so there's two more materials I want. Technora, yeah. Technora sounds like Tenora, the nice drink. It's an aramid. The fuck's an aramid? Which is useful. Ba 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 ba.
Let's skip all the small talk. R.I.P. to Nipsey. Look at how they do you when you put on for your city. Say you act like Hollywood when you roll with security, but they be waiting just to catch you lacking when you winning. R.I.P. to Clip 2, R.I.P. to Tech 9. Shit is crazy, never know when it's gonna be your time. And I ain't working violence, but I gotta keep the Tech 9. Cause being humble in the hood only gonna leave you flatline shit. On cuffs on wrist, I talk my shit for my homies who in the cell or no longer exist. It be your own kind standing next to you in the pit. Who turn around and slit your throat before the flash even flick. On black tents, whenever I'm riding, I gotta lay low. Stacking peso, Drake will turn you to a potato. Smack the shit out of hater, now that's what I call a facial. Don't fuck with putas or no pendeos. And I don't know Peter Piper, but I got hitters that are Peter roll niggas. Eat them for dinner, make it hot, middle of winter. Bitches plotting, so like Gandhi, yeah, the peace stay with us. Act up, make a movie out of B-roll, nigga. Have your popcorn ready, bar talk heavy. And I ain't GS9, but I came to get this Fetty. I took the I-95 and I bought some bars with me like a candy cell. But I ain't selling out, I got plenty. From a pretty penny to blue bills, ravioli to full meals, to Neiman Marcus from Goodwill. Yeah, I'm bougie, but a bitch hood still. Come for me and you'll be gone before your fifth step. No Drew Hill, if that's the bitch, tell your sis go. Before I let this fifth go, I have a brain splattered all over the fucking table. Put a hole on top of your head, there go your halo. Cause when it come to protecting mine, I'll take that elbow, yeah. Especially if you fuck around with my bankroll. I'll be quick to put you out of business like you can't go. I'm coming with my dogs and I ain't talking about no red nose. That 38 to make you feel special. Yeah, I reign supreme, straight out of Queens. Yeah, I'm bringing that heat, like packing a piece. And still yelling, fuck the police. I saw him kill a man dead just for catching some Z's. And in Zone B, I'm thinking like that could have been me or could have been you. So tell me what the fuck we gonna do? What bloodshed when we up against them boys in blue? And if it ain't Swiss beast, don't let them poison you. They say we thugs, but we ain't never go shoot up no schools. Don't let that go over your head, or do I gotta say it 2 times? When they hating don't working, and they go and they tell
that was the paper we looked at.
I can see it in their eyes. Sending all these bitches.
Had a look at this paper as well.
I heard his skills over politics. I took my old flows and polished it. Killer competition.
Had a look at this one. That's an old one.
And talking documents, look, I pray for peace, but I still let it rain. I dare a broke bitch mention my name. Don't do no IG games. Tag me and they gon' toe tag you. And I ain't talking retail, you better stay in your lane, little bitches. Yeah.
Listen.
Got your baby.
Okay.
Listen.
I was like, so I'm gonna be back, double back.
Listen, I need to understand.
So I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna run back over the notes I've made so far. And do some highlighting, because I think I want to send in a couple of emails. So let's see. So this is my first materials review of everything I've done so far. And today I was mainly looking at like the actual what material to use. So all of this down to here is all the stuff from papers I've read so far. So it's really from here is new. So let's have a look. That's like a bit of a history of superpressure balloons. And then this is where I start talking about the real stuff. Okay, so peak. I guess this. This could be a nice coating to have on the balloon. Maybe not actually the balloon material itself, but it seems to be good for keeping some gases out and making sure they stay in. This is interesting. This one just look good, right? I like to look at these two as well. But yeah, let's just take our time. highly variable in the properties. Interesting. This has been used before in balloons, which we know. So cables really. There we go. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. A little bit earlier today, but I think we got some good stuff done. I want to send 2 emails out. I want to send one email to a professor of mine from last year who knows a lot about materials, just to see if he can help me out, and also to one of my thermo lecturers this semester, who can help me out with the equations for the balloon. So that means then hopefully they get back to me over the weekend at least, and I can really tweak around the equations a bit more. I think tomorrow I'll probably continue going through some materials. I kind of want to just like similar to what I do with the papers, just get a load of them, and then I can really knuckle down into one then after. And tomorrow we have the Perseverance launch or landing as well, so that'll be pretty fun. I'll be streaming tomorrow from 2 o'clock until probably fucking 10 o'clock or something. It's gonna be like a long stream, because I'll be working from 2 to 6, and then from 7 o'clock we have the landing stream. So that's gonna be really fun. But yeah, I'm gonna dip out. If you're around tomorrow, 2 to 6, if not 7 o'clock in the evening, and we'll be just chilling out watching the NASA stream for the Perseverance landing on Mars. Super related to my project, so it's going to be